Let me show you how to use CapCut to create these videos. You don't need InShot. So select CapCut, click it. If you've not downloaded it, download it. Then click New Project. So this is the first video we want to use. Select it, add. Nice. So what you can do is that what you need to do is that you need to select ratio. So you can select it to be like this, like this, like this, or like this, depending on the one you want. But for this video, I would select like this. So you see that the video is actually just tiny in the middle. I don't like that. So what you do is that click the video here, swipe to the side, then click edit. So what you want to do is that you want to pinch it. Can you see? Pinch your screen, pinch the video. So just expand it like this, which is better. So can you see? Isn't it better like this? So this ending, you want to remove it. Click this, delete. So what you can do is that you can click audio, then add audio. So click sounds, then click this here, then click from device. Now if you have so many audio files on your phone, it will be really hard to find, but I don't have too many like that, so I think this is alright.
Once upon a time in a...
So you can just click it to know, then click add.
Once upon a time in a small, dusty village, there lived a young boy named Raj. Raj's family was poor, and they struggled to make ends meet.
Good. So add ending. So what you do is that, sorry, instead of clicking add ending, just click this plus here, plus. So this is the second video we use, add. So remember, click on the video, click on edit, then pinch it to increase it.
Struggled to make ends meet. But Raj had a dream.
Good. Remember the sound for this one. So what you can do is that, volume. Good. So
struggled to make ends meet.
But
Raj had a dream. He wanted to become a doctor and help his community. Every day, after helping his parents in the fields, Raj would...
So remember, click add, then add the next video. Remember to click HD. I forgot to click HD for the other one.
Under the dim light of a kerosene lamp. He faced numerous challenges, from a lack of textbooks to the skepticism of his...
Okay, so we're going to add this one again. Remember, you have to increase it like this, increase it like this. By the way, why I like using Canva is because of the templates.
Textbooks to the skepticism of his neighbors who believed dreams were for the privileged. Years passed, and Raj's determination never wavered.
So let's add another one. This one, good.
He won scholarships, worked part-time jobs, and sacrificed countless hours to achieve his goal. Finally, he earned his medical degree.
Good. So this one, you can reduce it like this. Just reduce it like this, drag it. Listen.
Dreams. The more lives and inspired others to.
Okay, so we have to continue dragging it back. Click, drag back.
He set up a clinic, offering
Okay, so drag it back again. Click, drag back.
medical degree. Returning to his
Good. Returning to his village. Remember, volume. Click, sorry. Volume. Reduce.
Returning to his village as Dr. Raj, he set up a clinic,
Remember,
offering free healthcare to those
increase. Remember,
in need. His dedication saved lives and inspired others to pursue their dreams. The moral of the story is that no dream is too big.
so this one we have to reduce it to, it's too long.
And a desire to make a difference in the
Okay, I have to reduce it again.
is too daunting when fueled by unwavering dream is. The moral of the story is that no dream is too big, and no obstacle is too daunting when fueled by unwavering determination.
So let's add this one. HD, add. Remember, click, edit, pinch and increase.
And a desire to make a difference in the lives of others. Dr. Raja's story teaches us that with hard work and perseverance, we can overcome any adversity and
Add again. So this one we just drag it back to where the audio stopped. Can you see where the audio stopped? Ta-da! That's it. So remember, pinch, increase.
uplifting our communities along the way.
That's good. So text. So what you can do is that you can, let's go back to the beginning. You can add text templates. So there are so many that you can add from. We can add from this one. Yeah, we can add this one rather. So we
Once upon a time in a small, dusty.
Good. So we want it to be at the top here. Let's edit it.
Once upon a time in a small, dusty village.
So let's say from grass, click this one and say to riches. So we can use something else, but this one is okay too. So we want it to be in the entire video. So we drag it like this to the end. Good. So let's watch it from the beginning.
Once upon a time in a small, dusty village, there lived a young boy named Raj. Raj's family was poor, and they struggled.
Oh boy, we miscommunicated. Back. Sorry.
Once upon a time in a small, dusty village, there lived a young boy.
So that's the issue with this one now. So we cannot get it to be on top because it animates. So what we can do is that we can find another one. But before we do that, let's add auto caption. Click auto caption. Start. So I cannot promise you that editing these videos will be easy. What I can promise you is that if you put in the work, it will always be
Once upon a time in a small, dusty village.
So what we want to do is that we want to edit this one. So we want to edit the style, change the style.
Once upon a time in a small, 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 dusty village, there lived a young boy named Rod.
Good. We also want to change the position. Good. We can also increase the size. It's okay like this.
Upon a time in a small, dusty village, there lived a young boy named Raj. Raj's family was poor.
Okay. So let's delete this one. Let's add another one that doesn't animate. Oh yeah, that's everything animates, so it will just be there and it will leave. That's not bad.
Once upon a time in a small, dusty village.
That's not bad.
Once upon a time in a small, dusty village.
From grass to riches. Or we can use the one that ChatGPT generated for us. We are just experimenting.
Once upon a time in a small, dusty village, there lived a young boy named Raj. Raj's family was poor, and they struggled to make ends meet. But Raj had a dream. He wanted to become a doctor and help his community. Every day, after helping his parents in the fields, Raj would study kerosene lamp.
So, you can experiment with this. Remember to download. Click this. So that's the main reason why I prefer Canva, because there are different templates you can explore, and different templates you can choose from. So, thank you. I hope you enjoyed the video. You can do better with time. You keep on getting better.